Hi, my name is Jean-François. Today I'm here to talk to you about the game Get a Hint. Get a Hint is a quick party game that's meant to be played from 4 to 10 players, in which 2 teams will face each other to be the first one to go all the way around the score track. To do so, you're going to be using these cards here and perform the various activities that are on them, so to score points. In this particular case, the card says talk, and it'll tell you also the subject, which is in this case cooking. So you're going to be talking to your teammates about cooking, trying to make them guess the various words on the back of the cards. Now, on the back of the card, there are 5 words that are in black font, which are the words you want your team to guess. But there's also one word at the very top that's in red font. If your team guesses that word, you'll be losing points. So you have to be careful when you give various clues as to not have them guess the word at the top, which is usually one of the words that is the most in line with the theme in question. So for in this case, cooking, the one that's in red is boil, so boiling water, for instance. But there's all sorts of words like sauteed, poach, fry. So I could be talking about cooking oil. I could be talking about frying pans. But I'd have to be careful as to not say any of the words that are on the card. So frying from frying pan wouldn't be allowed. Once we go through one timer of 90 seconds and my team has given their guesses, the other team has one guess that they can tell, which to find any word that hasn't been said on the card. But in their case, if they're able to guess the word that's in red, they'll score 2 points instead of 1. Now, once that card has been done, we put it aside and we move on to the next one, refilling one from the draw pile. Now, keep in mind, anytime you refill a card, you're going to turn the dial in the middle and the cards will advance. And when the cards advance, they'll be reaching a point where they'll be worth more points. However, being worth more points, if they reach the last one here, your team will be forced to choose that one. So you have to keep that in mind. If there's a card that you don't particularly feel like doing, if it reaches all the way to the end, you might have to do it anyway. The 4 things that you can do on the cards, so there's talk, which we already talked about. Then there's mime, where you act out something which you can't talk or do anything else. There's hum, usually related to songs. And then there's draw, in which you'll be using this pad here with the provided marker and eraser. In this case, for instance, we've got draw pizza toppings. So you have to make people guess all sorts of pizza topping, mozzarella being the one that you don't want them to guess. The score is tracked all the way around the board here. You move your pawns around. When you reach the black section, this is called the home stretch. And the home stretch, once you reach that, you can't choose your cards anymore. The other team has to do that for you. So they might pick cards that you're less good with. Setting up this game is pretty easy. Everything's already pretty much as you left it in the box. So all you have to do is take some cards out of the box and layer 3 of them on the middle area here. The first one being near the arrow and then going clockwise to put the remaining 2. And then from there, you're ready to play. That's essentially how you play the game of Hint. As I said, it's a very straightforward game to play. It's easy for everybody to get into. It's very elegant, sleek in design. It plays in the box. Also, as a little aside, the box insert for this game is also absolutely gorgeous. You can put everything back inside, close the box, and be ready to play and set up the next time you want to play. So yeah, that's how the game Get a Hint plays. And thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.